Okay, go ahead and do it. I already hear it in the back like it's on a TV show. I can just hear the awes. I can hear the awes of people collectively that they're going to be making after this episode of Inuyashiki, episode 5, for Hiro, after we get more about his life. And I don't care. I don't care. It doesn't change how I feel about the character. It does slightly, because, you know, getting more into the layers of him, a little sympathy, a little, but it doesn't erase the fact what he did at the beginning of the series. As it looks like Shishigami's murderous reign is finally starting to catch up to him. And this is what happens. There's no such thing as a perfect crime. No matter what you do, something is going to happen. Either you're going to slip up and you're going to self-destruct yourself, or someone's going to start to put the pieces together as these bodies are just coming up around the city and there's no weapon, but it looks like a gun still did it. As you know, it's all across the media now. These mass murders are happening to these people and these families with no weapon. So it was only a matter of time for somebody started putting things together. I mean, look, Ando did it. Ando did it, and he knew what Shishigami was doing just based off of what he heard, because he saw the powers firsthand. And he used that same reasoning to seek out Inuyashiki, because we have all these people just dying in just crazy, brutal fashion. But at the same time, there's also news being made of someone going around healing people, and it's being wrote off as a miracle. So Ando very quickly put together that maybe it's somebody out here that is just the exact opposite of Shishigami. But we learned a lot about Shishigami in this episode, and the kid is beginning to get a breadcrumb trail on himself with these murders. And now that he's apprehended at the end of the episode, I don't think Ando would have ratted him out, because Ando knows better. Ando knows what he's capable of. So yeah, I don't think Ando did it. It's just going to be interesting to find out who, and more importantly, what part of Shishigami is going to show up. Is he to the point now where he's just going to slaughter these people that apprehended him, or is he going to actually, you know, be a little bit different? Because the big part of this episode was finding out that Shishigami's mom has terminal cancer, and she was going to die. She only had a month to live. So he used his abilities to heal her, and he's been doing his evil ways to basically make a better life for her. He's been robbing ATMs. He bought a nice big house for her, like, or apartment with a beautiful view, and he's just going to keep doing what he's doing to keep up with her forever. To sustain and pay for her forever, you know, just by hacking the ATMs and things like that. Because we know now he cares about two people. Well, it used to be Ando, but now Ando is just written completely out of his life after what he's done. You know, Ando shunned him out, but he also cares about his mother as well. And what was interesting to see that his mother, I mean, she had cancer and she was really down and out, but we seen that his father, and they had a divorce apparently, he lives a pretty happy life. And when Shishigami goes to visit him, everything is roses and strawberries. But he goes home to his mom, who is terminally ill. So I can understand where some rage and animosity may come from this kid on this side, because he's looking like, my mom is sick and about to die, and here you are living in another life with another family. So yeah, I understand it. Maybe it'll come around to the point, I'm not going to forgive the character at all, but I can just kind of understand where he's coming from now, where this rage that he has within him is coming from. I just don't understand how he can be such a monster and just slaughter innocent people to feel alive. But we're definitely dealing with a turning point in the character with Shishigami in this episode, as he is also getting an admirer. And this is the type of thing that usually happens in this type of series. There's a young girl by the name of Shinon, and she's very shy, and she has a crush on Shishigami. She goes up and professes her love for him, basically. And, you know, being the sociopath that he is, he was just like, okay, bye, thanks. But it's something about that joy that he's seen in his mother's eyes to finally have something good in life, something to be happy about, as this cancer has been cleansed and she has this new leash on life, that maybe this girl will come along and start to change Shishigami's outlook on life and things as well. But clearly by the end of the episode, with people busting out his door and apprehending him, it might be a little bit too late. And I was wondering when more people were going to get entwined in this web of evil that he's building, because now his mom is involved, and he's going to get this girl involved who's probably going to die protecting him or something, because that's how it always goes. But it was really interesting to see when they were watching the news channel, and you know, the mom saw these murders and she was like, oh my God, whoever's doing this, they need to die. They need to be out of here. And, you know, he was like, well, what if it was me? And she was like, I guess I'll have to die too. And we know how much he loves and cherishes his mother now. So he willingly gave himself up because he didn't want his mother to see him as the monster that he truly is. But how long is he going to keep that up? And am I the only one who gets Shishigami and Ando confused? I mean, sometimes I go for several seconds thinking that he is Hiro, and then I find out it's Ando. So I don't know, maybe it's just the art or something, or maybe I'm just not paying as much attention as I should, because I don't know, but it's like, it really has been confusing me. But anyway, I know the two apart now because you have no choice. But it was interesting because we got a lot of screen time with Ando in this episode as well, as he's effectively caught in the middle of this. Again, once he began to put things together that was somebody else out there like Hiro, he cried wolf to get Inuyashiki to show up because he remembered that Hiro said that he could hear everything. So when he was like, yeah, help me, I'm gonna die, someone's trying to kill me. Of course, Hiro showed up. I'm still not Hiro. Inuyashiki showed up in order to find out if everything was okay. And now the path is definitely set as he told him everything about Shishigami. And I like that Inuyashiki has accepted that he's going to have to kill this kid. I mean, with the mindset that he's in, there's no other way that he can do it. He's seen the horror and the evil that this kid is capable of firsthand. And I'm glad, at least for the time being, because it's still time for them to do this, that he isn't conflicted about having to take this monster out. And Ando is just following Inuyashiki around. It was almost like a point of view episode as he's just seeing the miracles that he's doing as he's going around and healing all these children. And he's like, you're a hero. You really are a hero. Even though you're like this robot, you're a hero. And Inuyashiki, he always brings the feel because he's just so happy to have someone admire him, have someone to care about him, have someone to give a shit about him because his family's horrible. And he's like, you know, I'm a monster, I'm not a hero. And I like Ando is there to tell him, no, that's not true. You are a hero. Look at what you're doing. And the first thing I'm gonna do as your new otaku friend slash sidekick is we're gonna kill Shishigami together, because that's the only way he's gonna go out. And Ando, being the otaku he is, he's going to help Inuyashiki, you know, tool himself and use these powers to the best of his ability, because who better to teach you how to use a superhero body than an otaku? So I do like that Ando actually has a purpose, and he's going to be kind of like the center point, because he's doing this because he still cares about his friend, or at least he wants his friend to stop this murderous killing spree. And I like that Inuyashiki's all for it too. Will it happen? We'll just have to see. But now the real race begins as these trail of bodies that Shishigami is leaving. It's understandably beginning to catch up to him too, because even when he killed those bullies, you know, people are whispering around the school that maybe him and Ando did it together. So, I mean, I like how realistic it is that somebody's finally putting together that these people didn't just mysteriously get a bullet wound in their head and die. Something did it. The only thing is, and again, this goes back to Ando. Ando knows how far Shishigami could go, and even if they wanted to stop them, these cops that came and got Shishigami, they're not going to stop him. It's going to take an army to stop this kid. It could possibly get to that point, or at least that's where maybe where Inuyashiki could come in. These two are definitely two sides of the same coin, because now we see a little bit of sympathy for the monster and the life that he lives as well. It's just like the polar opposite of Inuyashiki, that he decided to go ahead and kill people while Inuyashiki wants to heal people. One person cares about many people and one person only cares about one. They're gonna clash, and it's gonna be a huge clash, and I cannot wait to see how things are gonna turn out, because it's either gonna be a bloodbath with these cops that came and got this kid, or he is not going to show his mother what he is, because he's been trying to hide what he is from her altogether, especially after she found out his views of this murder. So that's it, guys. I'm going to go ahead and end it here. Let me know what you thought of this episode in the comments below. If you liked the video, go ahead and drop it a like. And if you want to hear more, go ahead and hit that subscribe button, as there's not a shortage of content you indulge on this channel. And as I always say, you guys can be anywhere on YouTube right now, but you chose to listen to me. I really appreciate that, so thanks for stopping by. On that note, it's your boy Scott signing out. See you soon.